Road to war. It was only a couple of weeks ago we were to and fro as to whether you were going to get this moment in the UK, that hometown moment, and let me just say that stare down at the end of round one, that was an all-time moment. That was incredible. What was going through your mind at that moment?
I loved every minute of it. When we squared up, it was like, boom, yes, let's go. This kid's here for war. I knew it was going to be like that. I seen it in him, yes, from the weigh-ins. It was like I was looking at a younger me. Was both there to fight, both there for war, and I was up for it, man. I loved it. I loved every second of it.
And we've talked about that emotional journey, you know, the constant backtracks that you've had, not due to your own circumstances, just through life happening to you.
Yeah.
Have you had that emotional release now after having that victory? Because it has been a long road to even just getting to this moment now, hasn't it?
That's what I needed, man. That's what I needed, and that's what's going to build me to be a champion, things like that. Coming back from a year off, a hard year, I had to get through a lot mentally by myself, get past a lot of things, and then to come back to a solid fight like that, overcome against a 12-0 fighter, champion. It just shows what I've got in myself. Listen, I know I'm 100 times better than that, and I have to show it though. And the better the opponent, the better I get. And I know my next fight, my next performance is going to be slick, clean.
And obviously you mentioned it can be a lonely road sometimes, but the electricity of that crowd in there, specifically for your performance, that must have validated all the hard work that you've been putting in over the years. And you are a role model at Manchester Top Team as well, aren't you, for the young guys, like the Callum Connors, like the Lewis McGrillans as well.
Yeah, of course, man, and that just shows them. They probably watched that fight and thought, I'm a lot better than that, but it shows sometimes you just have to dig deep, get dirty, and get through the fight, innit? Win the fight, and that's what I had to do today.
What's next for you? You know, we've talked about the championship fight coming later in the year, Volkanovski, Yair Rodriguez. You want to be breaking into that top 15, but there was also the Nathaniel Wood fight as well.
Where's Nathaniel Wood? Is he under here? Because he's running from me, bro. But listen, the next UK card in July or whenever it is, if I don't get a number next to my name, give me Nathaniel Wood and I'll break Nathaniel Wood.
That would be an amazing build-up, wouldn't it? It's kind of blown up out of nowhere, hasn't it, that rivalry, because obviously he's had an injury, but you was ready and you feel that you would have fought through that injury to get to the fight.
Yep.
Regardless of the top 15, the ranking status, do you feel that that's a fight that has to happen just for bragging rights sort of thing now?
I wouldn't say bragging rights, but I'm a fighter. He's a fighter. He thinks he's better than me. I know I'm better than him. So let's put on a show for the fans. I'm sure the fans would love to see that in the UK. Main card, co-main, whatever you want to do. But look, I'm 5-0 in the UFC basically, and I believe I deserve my shot now. I just put on a good fight against a tough, undefeated kid on short notice, southpaw. Like, I had no time to drill, nothing. There's nothing to make any excuses, but I accepted the fight. 10-0, took him out.
Well done, congratulations on getting that moment.
Thank you.
Lerone, how you doing, mate? Okay. First of all, yeah, Gutty didn't get to see you fight Nathaniel. That's what we were all looking forward to. I've known Nathaniel for a while as well, and I know that would have been such a great fight.
Yeah.
But again, what a great fight you had. You know, how do you feel? Obviously, you've gone 3 hard rounds. You know, with someone. How important is that for your career to actually have had the short notice against a completely different style of fighter, and you know, have the fight you did? How important is that for you going forward?
It's all experience, man. Experience, banked to take a fight like that on short notice and then go 3 rounds. I needed the 3 rounds. Like, I knocked Amir Khani out second round last time, started the second round, so I only got a round there. I'm young in my career, man. I've had, 13 fights in 8 or 9 years or whatever it is, so it's good to get the experience, man. And all these top guys, these top 15 guys, they're like 20, 30 pro fights into the career, so yeah, man, I like to get the 3 rounds in. And
the other question, it seems like a lifetime ago. I remember watching you on FCC, man, the UK circuit. It seems like a lifetime ago since we were there. And does that show that you don't need to go through some massive organisation to get into UFC?
Yeah, of course, man. It's just about your performances. I was KOing people for joke them times, and it's like, come up, got to the UFC. So yeah, you can go anyway, but just make sure you're fighting good competition, innit?
And last one for me, what are you going to spend your 50 grand on? To me,
I want to buy a house for my mum. That's been my goal from the get-go. That's what I want to do, buy a house for my mum. So Dana, send that 50 G's, bro.
That's a deposit right there, man. Congratulations, mate. I hope you get that fight with Nathaniel. I know It was just a knee injury. I think he got a deep laceration in his knee, so hopefully that won't take too long.
Yeah. Let's go.
Front right here. You spent about 3 minutes on your back in that final frame. How close were you to being in danger in that position?
Nah, well drilled there, man. I was calm. He's a black belt or whatever he is, brown belt, black belt. I was calm there, man. Was drilled. Me and my friend Jordan. Coaches went over a few bits, and like I said, it was a short notice fight. We knew he was good on the back. We had a week to just drill, but I'm ready for them positions anyway, man. And well drilled.